Okay, Ron. If you go to google.com AdWords or just do a search for Google AdWords. Okay. It brings you to this. And just click sign up. Okay. So, I already have a Google email address. That's all you need. If you don't have one, just set one up. So, say, for example, once you get that a username and web password set up, what it will look like is this. Okay, you'll get your username, password set up. Then you'll come to a screen. You'll be inside of Google AdWords, just like if you're in Google Gmail. If you're checking your email, then you have the menu on the top. Hit Tools right here, and then Tools. You want to be in Keyword Planner, which I'm already in. You'll be in Home when you first come in, so hit Tools, and then go to Keyword Planner, and then it says, what would you like to do? Hit Search New Keyword and Add Group Ideas. Now, in here, you're going to start, you can just play around for fun and see what people are, get some ideas for titles to your blog post based on the stuff that your books are about or what you want to write about, etc., to start driving more traffic. So, for example, and I'm just using an example, you can do whatever you want, but you want to at least get some emails with 5, 10, anywhere from 5 to 10 to 40, 50,000 people are looking for. So, say you put in Christian Eucharist, hit Get Ideas. So, right here we can see that you see the different word combinations that are close to Christian Eucharist or the other terms similar to that will come up. For example, Holy Communion. There's 27,400 searches a month, and it's low competition. The competition part here is really, really important. Don't go anywhere near anything with high competition, because no matter how much you write, you'll never get to the top. So your sweet spot is anywhere, these 10,000, 11,000, 27,000, even 3,000. But if you're only going to do once a month, what you should do is do something like Holy Communion, 27,000. Let's see. Low. Communion cups, Passover. So I would maybe go with Holy Communion. That doesn't have to be this. This is a nice thing. You can come up here and play with the very top. You can say Christian meditation. And see how many people. And learn meditation. No, that's medium. Christ guided meditation, 860. You'll still get to the top with 860. It's kind of low for me, but let's see if we can do something better. Centering prayer, contemplative prayer. That's within prayer. You can go to these minor ones, these smaller ones. You'll see the traffic there on this chart. So the idea is what you have to do is find searches. And again, it's hard for me to do it for you because I don't know what you want to write about. But you at least want to write about something where you're getting, anywhere from, I guess you could start as low as, I used to start on my first website as low as 1,000 to at least get myself to be number one on Google for something, and then work from there. And I started using 5 and 10,000, but I never went to high competition. Tried to stay away from medium competition, and really tried to focus on low competition. And what you have to do is somehow you have to get this exact combination into your blog title, even if the actual content of the blog article might stray away from this a little bit. You absolutely have to get this into your blog title for Google to pick it up. Christian guided meditation, and you can even do, sometimes I've done, just if I really wanted to get to the top, you would do Christian Guided Meditation Part 1, Christian Guided Meditation Part 2. You're saying you want to do searches once a month now, or excuse me, not searches, new blog posts only once a month. So, you could do part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be 6 months. It might sound redundant, but that's what you really need. What you really need to find something and really pound it for a week after week to get to number 1. That's why it's nice if you can play around with this for a while and get something, maybe under keyword ideas, like this, Christian meditation, low, it's 5,400 searches a month. I know I'm a little, they've changed this around a lot since the last time I viewed it, so I feel a little bit like a fish out of water, but the basic principles are the same as far as the average monthly searches and the competition. That's the most important part. They've changed the aesthetics around here a little bit, but that's what's important. Types of meditation, now that could be a really good one for you. 4,400 low competition. Don't worry about the suggested bids. If your content is good, you don't have a lot of typographic or grammatical errors, which your articles usually don't. I don't think I've seen any, maybe one, that's it. But and you start to link to other websites and get some of your friends to backlink to your websites, plus you have the Amazon reviews. Google takes all of that into account. And the fact that you're an author. I'm sure they've already picked that up, the fact that you're an author on Amazon.com. Meditation benefits, that's Medium. A lot of the big companies, a lot of the big periodicals, Time Magazine, a lot of blah, blah, blah. A lot of the health magazines are doing meditation benefits now, so even though it says Medium, it might be hard to get to the top because they pay a lot of money to be on top. So there again, meditation guide, about 1,900 Medium. You can even do, how about Jesus meditation? Get ideas. Prayers for strength. Jesus prayer meditation. That's tough because it's hard to make that sound good in the title of a blog entry because, again, it has to be exact. It's low anyway, so it really wouldn't matter. But prayers for strength, 9,900, low. Like, that's again the one you could do. Christian prayers for strength, Buddhist prayers for strength, meditation and prayers for strength. So you just have to be really clever and creative, but that's a nice one, 9,900 with low competition. So this is the basic idea as far as building traffic. Traffic has to come first, and from what I've seen in my partner I do the College Aid Now website with, which we've been really slacking on over the last year or so, and we're still getting traffic because with the Kundalini and my day job and everything else, I just haven't been able to keep up with all the other stuff. But long term, I like to do a lot of this stuff full time, and based on these principles I'm showing you here, I have faith in it. As long as someone really enjoys something and they can create content easily because they're an expert on it, then it starts to kind of take on a life of its own. But the traffic is the most important part, and that starts with the keywords. So what I find it to be, if you're a creative person, it takes a lot of discipline because you want to just write from your heart and what you think, but you have to kind of work backwards. You have to find what people are looking for, find the things that have the decent number of searches, the low competition. Then you come up with your blog title, your article title, and then you have to work from there. But it really, really does work. You'll start to see your traffic go up. I should have showed you this before, but you mentioned you were frustrated, so I thought maybe this would help you out a little bit. And it takes a while. The guy that did our coaching program said you really have to be able to blog about something. It has to be something you like enough that you literally can write 6 to 12 months before you make any money. You already have that's for people that don't have books written yet. You already have books written, so I think that only helps you. But for the most part, that's the way it's worked. You want to be able to look about 12 months out. And the other thing I was going to tell you is that the articles that you did about the full moon and the one on eating small meals, like really short ones like that don't include a lot of the Eastern words, because Eastern words are really good because most people aren't like you and I don't know, from what I gather from your books and from your personality, you like to really, really research stuff and get to the bottom of it. And I'm like that as well, whether it's dieting, gardening, exercising, fishing, whatever I'm into at the time. I was like, but I've learned, and I've learned this from myself and through my coaching programs, the general public is not like that. If they are interested in something, they might buy a book or two. They probably read about maybe 10% of it, and they only spend money if, or even take time to read something, even if it's free,